Hi guys, welcome to another Buzzin Walkabout here on Buzzin Pattaya. Today I'm just on Beach Road. It's a beautiful sunny day, as you can see, and I thought, well, let's take a walk along Beach Road and I can show you some of the things that have changed here, and let's just have a general look around and see what's going on. So let's see what Beach Road has to offer. Okay, so one of the most noticeable things that has been happening recently is, as you can see here, they've made a real effort to try and make the beach as nice as possible. And in fairness, it looks quite good. I don't think it's ever going to be a top 10 destination in the world, but nevertheless, if we walk down here, you know, on a beautiful day like today, and it really is beautiful, you can see that they really have made quite an effort to clean the beach up. And one day a week, I believe it's Wednesdays, there's no deck chairs allowed. This is all put away, and you can come here with your towel. But as you can see here, I mean, it really is, you know, a huge improvement on how it used to be. And hopefully in time to come, once we get past the COVID situation, you know, places like these will be busy and have lots of customers. One of the other things that they've done a huge amount of work on is the standard of the footpath. As you can see in a second, when we get up here, you see this blue decoration, and what they've done is, let's scroll down, so you can see now that they've made a considerable improvement on the footpath here, because it really was quite treacherous. And if you don't look where you're going, you could easily trip up and cause yourself some damage. Now, if you walk from the Nuclear end right the way up to Walking Street, it takes about 20 minutes at a gentle pace. But it's a nice walk, especially if it's a sunny day like today. Now across the road here, over there, now you see Gulliver's. Gulliver's is like a home from home style of pub. It's a really nice place, good food, and definitely if you are looking for a home from home style of location, then check out Gulliver's. It really is a nice place. Now here's one for you. Now if you haven't been to the Markland Cafe, the Markland Village, you see at the top there, you see that the teddy bears? That's the Teddy Bear Museum. Now if you've got children, I have to say it's an absolute must visit. It really is funky. There's lots goes on in there, and it really is great for the kids. They'll absolutely love it. And a few years ago we did a video in there. I'll drop the link in the description below. Check it out. If you've got kids, 100% definitely worth a visit. You see there the big pink teddy bear there. So that's in the Markland Village, and that's right at the very beginning of the Beach Road walk. Over in the distance there, you can see Koh Larn right in the far distance. If you go over to the Bali High Pier, you can get a ferry boat, and I think it's about 40 baht per person, it's pennies. Or if you want to opt for a quicker option, you can get a speedboat, and they do two options. One is traveling in a group, 10 people in the boat, and I think it costs it's about 300 baht each. Or you can hire a boat if you don't want to travel with other people, and again I think that's about 3,000 or 4,000 baht. You used to have pool parties in there. Not sure that there's anything going on right now, but they did used to have pool parties. Now across the road there is a relatively new shopping mall. Don't actually think it's really got off the ground, to be honest. There are places in there like shops, etc., but I don't think it's really got off the ground. I think there's a lot of competition here. You've got to do something pretty special to stand out amongst all the other big shopping malls like Terminal 21. But nevertheless, it is there, and you can see it's quite a big area. There's quite a lot goes on there. One of the things that they're consistently trying to improve is the drainage facilities, because as you may or may not be aware, when we have a large amount of rain here, unfortunately we suffer terrible flooding, and the road becomes a river, And it really is a shame because it washes all the sand away. And they've imported this sand in their attempts to try and make it a much nicer beach. They've imported this sand, and unfortunately, like I say, when the rain comes, it just plows it away. And you can see in front here the machinery. One of the nice things they've done, you see this statue here, there's a few of these now, and they are quite nice. I suppose if you're into doing your selfies and all that kind of stuff. But as you can see here, there you go, you can see the pump system that they use. Really doesn't look too clever down there. And you see the tube there, looks like that's going to head out to, dare I say, the sea. Stinks as well, not very good. The nice thing about this area is there are some really nice restaurants here. You see across the road there, Beach Restaurant, Toscana. These are all places that are very popular. Well, they used to be popular, obviously. Right now it's not so good. We desperately need tourism here. We desperately need everybody back, as you can see. It really is tough at the moment, as it is everywhere around the world, but it really is tough here. But if nothing else, we have the sun, and what a beautiful sunny day it is today. So we are blessed. I'd rather be walking down here in a beautiful sunshine day than stuck in England and pouring rain, cold. So we do have some benefits. Now this restaurant across here, again, remember this is talking pre-COVID, but that restaurant over there, MOOM TALAY, been in there a couple of times, really, really good food, and it's not expensive. It's not expensive. See the beach vendor over there. You know, these guys walk around hours and hours every day carrying around these prawns and barbecued stuff, hoping to find a customer. And you have to feel for them because, you know, right now, I mean, look, you can see, I mean, just look at this place here, look, completely empty. You know, nobody there. And the next one here, look, just the same, nobody there. I mean, it must be soul destroying. And where do they get their income from? Because they get very little, if any, support from the government, as far as I'm aware. Okay, so across the road here is our very own Hard Rock Cafe Hotel. And again, pre-COVID, they used to have great pool parties. They have dance competitions like hip hop dancing and stuff like that. They do some great pool days where you can go and get an all-inclusive buffet, and they really did have some nice stuff going on. But as again, and unfortunately, as much as I don't want to keep saying it, right now everything's come to a halt and they don't do the parties anymore. Yeah, this person is selling the lottery. She's feeling lucky. But I believe, and please correct me if I've got this wrong, but if you win, you can't claim it if you're a foreigner. You have to give it to the missus and let her go and get it and hope that you get something back. Now, if I could manage to ride a push bike, hold the gimbal and do all the rest of it, trust me, I wouldn't be walking. And for those of you that know me, yes, I know what you're saying. You need the exercise, and you're right, I do. But after Christmas, what I plan to do is to do a sponsored weight loss. And I'm going to look for a charity, a children's orphanage, not the mainstream ones because they get a lot of support as it is. But I want to find a children's orphanage, or maybe a place where children go that have had a tough time with abuse and stuff like that. And I'm going to do a sponsored weight loss. I think at the moment I'm about 104 kilos and I'm a staggering 5'8" tall, which when you do those maths, yeah, it's not good. So I will try after Christmas to do 3 months and see how we get on. So yes, I will be asking people to sponsor me, and the money will all go directly to the the charity, and it will be a completely open book. In other words, we will do the donations via a buy me a coffee page. So I'll set one up purely just for the charity, and that will then be completely open. Everyone will see everything that's been put in. See, now I could be incentivized to do my fitness. I could think of worse training partners. Across the road there, that's Soy 7. You know, back early on, before the COVID used to be here, I mean, these bars were heaving. Used to be a great meet-up place. Go in there, meet your mates, they have live band, live music, good promos. And you can see now, what's there, 1, 2, 3, 4 people. And Soy 7 and Soy 8, I don't know what the future of these two soys will be, because right now they're pretty much empty, and it's difficult to know what they're going to do. Everyone's saying, oh, there'll be people come and they'll buy the bars and we'll soon be back to where we were, but I don't know. It's difficult to tell. It's not as straightforward as it seems. What she's selling here.